What's up, party people? This is another draft video. We're doing Dominaria this time. It's my favorite draft format I've played in a long time because it is a mid-range format. Every deck it seems to be, except obviously Boros, but the best deck to me is Sultai, and that's already my favorite colors. So let's see if we can draft a sick-ass Sultai deck. We're going to play this one with coins because we can. Well, this is not a Sultai card, but this is a very good card. Time of Ice is also great. Gideon's Reproach is good removal. Grow from the Ashes is good. I do prioritize Grow from the Ashes actually pretty highly because this card seems to not wheel. But let's take the Grand Warlord. She's just really good. Here, Flame of Keld is... it's okay. It's better and constructed. Sisei's Legacy is one of the more mediocre of the gold cards. Memorial to Genius, very strong, but I don't think it's a reason to leave the red-green deck, excuse me. Deathwind Talon's great. Mammoth Spider's good, but Fiery Intervention here I think is my card that I'm going to look at. It's removal, and I think removal is very strong in these mid-range formats. So it looks like white is being passed. Well, these aren't that great. This is pretty good. Memorial Unity is pretty good. Llanowar Elves is pretty good. Haven Sentry is pretty good. I think we take the Llanowar Elves here, although Memorial to Unity is also very strong. But in the kicker decks, I think this is pretty good to have ramp. Yeah, let's take the Elves. Great one-drop. So this is a great white card for sort of like the green-white go-wide deck. Fungal Infection is obviously pretty good. Guy's Protector I think is pretty mediocre, if not just bad. Adventurous Impulse is good as a nice one-drop. If we have Artifact Synergies, Short Sword can be strong, but that's better in a blue-white deck. So we're hoping to see more red, but we're not seeing any. I think that this is maybe a bit of a sign to move into at least perhaps a white splash. Jund is okay. This is actually a pretty tough one. What did we see in the last pack? We saw some white again. So that's telling me white is pretty open. Let's take the Sergeant at Arms. And here, Merfolk Trickster is great, but double blue is a bit much to ask of this deck. Krosan Druid is a good kicker card. And Call the Cavalry is pretty strong. I think we'll take Call the Cavalry. And white continues to be fairly open. Looks like white-red is pretty strong here. Black is also pretty open. We'll take another Fiery Intervention. And perhaps we're splashing green. Alright, well this pack got a distinctly shittier. Lingering Phantom is pretty strong. I really like this card actually. Dark Bargain is mediocre at best. Guardians of Koilos is If this creature had flash, I think it would be very strong. We'll just take Broken Bond in case we play that, and we'll put it in our sideboard. Oh wow, Dampening Sphere in case we play against Tron. Pah! No. Gift of Growth. Sure, we'll take a Worm. And we'll take I think we'll take an Impulse over the white card there. None of these are all that great. Probably won't play the Scout, but we'll leave it here for now. Definitely won't play the Charge. We're not the go-wide deck. And I don't think we're the blue-white historic deck for that. And we're not playing black. Alright, what do we got? Marwyn is okay. Definitely helps us ramp. We have another elf. Not that that really matters. It's not that strong. Triumph of Gerard is a pretty powerful card. Really, really like this. I think I like it more in the blue-white Flyers deck because it lets you really pump power onto the board, excuse me. Sanctum Spirit is okay, but we're not historic right now. Divination is okay. The question here, I think, is if we want to continue being in white or if we want to look to red. Right now we have more powerful red cards than white cards. I think we have a good red-white deck with a green splash, perhaps. And so for that reason, I think we're looking at the Triumph or the Sanctum Spirit. And let's try this out. We'll see how it goes. Well, Eviscerate's obviously an extremely powerful card, which we can't take. Flame of Keld. Could have had 2 Flame of Kelds. I don't know if that's good or not. Gideon's Reproach is pretty powerful removal, though, so I think we're going to go ahead and take that over maybe the Croson Druid. Let's take Gideon's Reproach. We're seeing a lot of black removal being passed by here, which is always a bit stressful to see, especially with such mediocre, you know, the 2 best cards in this pack are definitely black cards here. Let's cut out some of this junk. For us, green is looking like maybe a splash color, so let's look for maybe some red, excuse me, red and white cards. I actually don't mind Howling Golem. It blocks pretty well. It helps these kind of slower decks churn through their deck a little bit. It's definitely more playable for us than any of this stuff, although maybe Bloodstone Golem if we get a Howlar and we're a kicker deck. We don't really have much kicker right now, though. Well, 2 kicker cards seems sort of meh. Let's try it out. Let's take this Howling Golem. Well, there's the Grow from the Ashes. Do we want that over a Thorn Elemental? Probably. Is there anything else here that gets our attention? Not really. So let's take this Grow from the Ashes. I do prioritize, as I said before, those pretty highly. Our deck would really like some more Grow from the Ashes. Green decks are much more able to splash multiple colors like this. Garna is okay. I put her on the same tier as Shauna Sisse's Legacy, and we definitely didn't take her before. I think Get 2 Chronicler is fine. That gets us back Reproach, Impulse, Gift, Grow, Call the Cavalry, Fire Intervention. Yeah, that seems great. We'll take that. Do we want a second one? Maybe. Rampaging Cyclops is okay. Fire Fist Adept is not going to be going into our non-wizards deck. The First Eruption is absolutely unplayable. I think we're okay with another Get 2 Chronicler. They block well early as a 1/3, and wow, okay. That's really good for us, I think. Do we want that? Do we want that over a 4-drop? I mean, it does kind of run away with games here, so yeah, let's take it. We don't really want another Primordial Worm. Let's take a... Let's continue leaning, we'll say, towards the kicker deck. We don't really want a Broken Bond, but we also don't really want a Skirk Prospector. Well, the Rampaging Cyclops Wield, that's awesome for us. Fervent Strike is an okay trick. This is really good in the blue-red deck, which we are not. We're really looking for Howlar, we're looking for more Grow from the Ashes. If we can, man, if we can get more Grow from the Ashes here, this deck is really starting to heat up. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Warlord's Fury, sure. I think is a slightly better card. We'll take a Rampaging Cyclops, happily. Arbor Armament is fine. Take another Warlord's Fury. Well, Sarah Angel is very good. Very, very good. I think first pickable over a lot of the rares good. We're sort of a splash white right now, and double white seems a little tough. What is Mending of Dominaria? Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You do that twice. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then shuffle your graveyard into your library. When is that good? I mean, this is pretty... okay, turn 5. We play that on turn 5. We've played... let's say we played like some, you know, Chronicler or Overseer. It's died. We can get it back. Return all land cards from your graveyard to their battlefield, then shuffle your graveyard into your library. We don't have any other graveyard synergies, but we also don't have any way of getting lands into the graveyard. We're not sacrificing lands to anything. So its third ability basically does nothing. That seems pretty mediocre to me. I think I'm looking more towards like Keldon Raider, Llanowar Elves, or Serra Angel. And I think if we're going to hope that we're going to get another Grow from the Ashes, oof. So it turns out the black deck, I think we might have needed, we should have gone a little bit into black here. But we'll take Skittering Surveyor from our mana fixing. Yeah, this is another good black card. Pegasus Courser is very good. Mammoth Spider helps us deal with flyers. I think Pegasus Courser is better for a much more aggressive deck, which we are not that aggressive. We'll take the... I think we'll take the Pegasus Courser. I think it's just wrong not to. It does put us heavier into white, which we don't really want to be. Do we want a third Rampaging Cyclops? The Void is kind of worthless, especially in a deck where we're trying to splash colors. Partick Wanderer, I can't see us playing a 6-drop when we've got Worm. Maybe we do want some heavy hitters, though. Yeah, let's take the Partick Wanderer. We'll probably cut it for something better, but it's fine. Warcry Phoenix. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay 3. If you do, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking, flying haste 2/2. Well, if there's a blue-red Wizards player at the table, then they're laughing right now. Chronicler, I think, is pretty good. I don't think we want a third one. Yeah, we'll take a Warcry Phoenix, sure. It's pretty okay. We don't have any legendaries. I like more early term plays. I do like mana filtering. That's pretty good. Although Adventurous Impulse also filters for lands. Man, so many Rampaging Cyclopses. Maybe this card is not as good as I thought, and it's just coming around a lot. I don't really like auras. I'll just take Run Amok, I guess. Wow, it really wants us to take the dub. Really wants us to take the dub. Sure, we'll have 2 dubs if you really want us to. Alrighty. So, let's see what we got. I usually cut everything out, and I like to add back the stuff that makes us want to play a certain color. So, Gideon's Reproach we like. Triumph of Gerard is good. Pegasus Courser is good. Call the Cavalry is good. Sergeant at Arms is good. Serra Angel is very strong. We'll revisit the Chroniclers depending on what instants and sorceries we pick up into the deck. I do like Keldon Overseer. I like Warcry Phoenix. The Fiery Interventions are great. So we're looking to add another 13 cards approximately. So we're definitely splashing. We're definitely at, red looks like a splash color probably. And then we're playing a little heavier into green with some of this stuff. Take at least 1 worm. I don't know if I like... I mean, this doesn't really die to anything, but this has trample, which can be cool. I think I like a diversity of threats with a bunch of different things. I don't know that I would say that either of these are strictly better in any given scenario. Gift of Growth is great for us. Helps us protect some of our creatures. We'll play both Adventurous Impulses to help dig for whatever land we don't have. Now, is the Gitu Chronicler good? We can imagine ourselves on turn 6 casting Gitu Chronicler and getting back the Call the Cavalry that we played earlier. That seems great. Getting back the Fiery Intervention we played the turn earlier. That also seems really good. Getting back Gideon's Reproach. I think pretty much everything except for the Adventurous Impulses we're happy to get back. So let's play both of these. They block well early and they have upside late game. We're looking for 1 more card. And I think we like Rampaging Cyclops over any of this other stuff. It's either Rampaging Cyclops or I don't think we play Howling Golem. maybe Arbor Armament to give ourselves some protection from flying because we didn't take the Mammoth Spider before. I think just having more threats is better though, so we'll take that. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources, red mana symbols. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. And green is definitely needed earlier in the curve more reliably. So let's cut a mountain and let's play a forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm happy with this. Alright. So, if you like the deck, let me know. If you think I didn't draft black and so I'm a bad player, then let me know. Or don't. Keep your comments to yourself. Well, this hand is pretty medium. We're really looking for a creature here. But this is a pretty mid-range format, this draft format, and it's definitely punishes not having... it definitely punishes mulliganing. So we're going to not mulligan because we have an okay hand. And so long as we draw red or one of our pieces of fixing, then we are off to the races. Bloodstone Golem, Knight of Malice, okay. And true to form, we are drawing we are drawing a bunch of red cards, which is not good. Maybe we can take some of his lands. He'll be generous and give them to us. Oh, nice, nice. Well, at this rate, we're just going to hardcast our Primordial Worm. Can we get there? He hits us for 2, 16, play a 4th land. Oof. Also a 3-color deck. I really like this card. I think this is a really, really good card. I don't think it's like first pickable or anything, but I think that you're happy to play it in multiples. Behind schedule, Mr. Grow from the Ashes. Behind schedule. I think we just cast it. We get our red mana. And so we can play Gitu Chronicler, which will block the Knight of Malice, saves us 2 damage, and then next turn we can kill the Stronghold Confessor. Yeah, that's fine. We have nothing to get back from our graveyard that we care about right now anyway. We're just looking to keep this guy off of us as much as possible. This costs 7. It's around 5. Yep, take 3. Cool. So it is a little disappointing that this is not an instant, but I think we just play Primordial Worm here and he hits us for 3 and puts us to 10. Then we untap, play Fire. If we draw a land, we can Fiery Intervention and hold up Gift of Growth for any shenanigans. Yeah, I like that. You gotta get as much value out of these cards as you can. The Worm eats his Raider, and the Chronicler blocks the Knight of Malice, so... Okay, so he's got a removal spell, that's fine. Do we just take 7? Okay, well that makes our blocks easier. Alright. So here, I think we just Fiery Intervention the... Yeah, we can Fiery Intervention the Stronghold Confessor. And then we pass the turn. I don't like playing the Triumph of Gerard here because I actually like just killing the Keldon Raider with Gift of Growth. And so let's block. And let's Gift of Growth. So this is nice. We're looking pretty okay here because we can untap, play Triumph. And please no. For some reason I had a premonition of that one knight girl that just makes knights and kills stuff with power less than the number of knights you control. Sacrifice another creature. If you could sack that to itself, oh man. That would be so sick. We'll take a Chronicler for sure. Next turn we can play the Chronicler, get back Gift of Growth, I think. Or probably Fiery Intervention. I think we actually have to play the Keldon Overseer here so that we can... Yes. I'm going to play the Keldon Overseer here because we want to block the Thallid Omnivore with the Chronicler, and then we want to block the Gitu Chronicler with the Knight of Malice, or vice versa, and we want to block here so that he is forced to sack the Knight of Malice to the Thallid Omnivore to eat the Overseer, and then next turn we're just able to block and kill the Thallid Omnivore with Chronicler after the Triumph of Gerard goes off. So hopefully he just has nothing all that good. So now watch me do it the wrong way. We want to do here and here. So if he's got Shivan Fire, then the Gitu Chronicler just eats the dust. Yeah, so he has to eat that. Yep. So that worked out pretty well for us. Jousting Lance is fine. Yep. Now, the question here is, do we want to Fiery Intervention the Jousting Lance? I think if we Fiery Intervention the Thallid Omnivore, that's just the better... I think it's just a better play. Because next turn we're gaining life. Yeah, let's just do this. Next turn we're gaining life, and we are getting back more removal, which will hopefully continue to tax his hand of 5 cards to our hand of 1 card. Flying First Strike and Lifelink. So we're going to gain 3, we'll go to 7. That will put us out of range of not Fight with Fire. Oh, come on. Please don't mainboard the Invoke the Divine. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it was greedy to attack. Probably should have seen Seal Away coming. I don't know. Maybe should have seen it, maybe not. Wow, he played a 1/1. Seems very strange. I like playing Sarah Angel here because it blocks when he equips this. So let's do that. And we'll continue holding our Gitu Chronicler because we can get back... I also don't hate getting back... would we ever get back Adventurous Impulse to dig? Probably not. That just seems crazy. Man, we've drawn a lot more lands than him. Okay, so he's got Shivan Fire. Oh, Menace, of course. Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we have to do it. That's hilarious and annoying. I haven't drawn another mountain this game. Watch us draw a mountain next turn, just like another Eviscerate. A Settle the Score, a Fire Intervention. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yep, that's game. So that was pretty rough. He came out the gate really strong, and we came out the gate really, really slowly. So as much as I say it's a mid-range format, you can't just sit around and do nothing. You do need to like play cards and put a presence on the board. Hopefully we can see a similar good land base. Our lands were very smooth that game, except for not being able to get the Gitu Chronicler out, which ultimately didn't matter. But could we have played that last turn a little differently? No, because Chronicler would just get back. I guess we could have got back Adventurous Impulse. Hard to say. Well, this hand is okay. I don't think there's any reason to not keep this. To put some sweet power on the board. This guy just mulliganed, which we love to see. There's a bunch of stuff you can click here. I think there's like birds and leaves and stuff. Oh shit, it's our turn. Oh yeah, you can click the scorpion. Oh, get there. So let's just play our forest. I don't think we really need to play a 1-3 against a green deck. Unless he's just playing a truckload of Saprolings, in which case we will play it probably next turn after he has played his truckload of Saprolings. I'm interested to see how this card plays. Warcry Phoenix. Nice. That card is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, okay. Just attack. These tokens don't block Slimefoot attacking anyway. And he can't quite make a Saproling token just yet. So, but we're really looking for removal. Fiery Intervention, Gideon's Reproach, any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, see, this is not good for us. I think I like playing the elves into the Chronicler here. We can block his 1/1s if they try to attack, which he now won't. And if we draw land, we can just play Primordial Worm. Oh, okay, never mind. And we continue chipping him away with the Warcry Phoenix. Yep, just block Slimefoot. Generally attack first, I find, is correct in most of these games. If he's got some nonsense to play, then hopefully he'll play it, and then we can stay alive. Call the Cavalry lets us go block with Gitu Chronicler, and I call the Cavalry on Slimefoot. Rampaging Cyclops just lets us... Yeah... Yeah, let's just do Call the Cavalry. If we draw a land, we play Serra Angel. If we don't, then we don't. I think next turn it's still correct to just play the Skittering Surveyor and set up Serra Angel. Because we do want to... Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to be difficult. I think we just trade off with a bunch of these Saprolings here. Not even trade, just eat Saprolings. Yeah, you can gain 3, we lose 3. It's fine. As I said, Slimefoot, very, very, very powerful card. I think probably one of the best cards in the format, outside of like some of the really nasty other bombs. So we want to attack with 3 creatures here. So attack, attack, attack. And they bounce off each other, which is nice. Attack. We don't need to attack with you. Sure, attack with everybody, I guess. Because then we can just place... Do we want to block with any of this? These two block pretty well. She blocks pretty well. Whenever one or more creatures attack, so she doesn't have to attack. We'll attack with these 4. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take equal amounts. Although, no, it's fine. Play Skittering Surveyor to block. And we want a white source, which we will play. And we have no other plays, so we'll pass the turn. So if his only threat is Slimefoot with a Demonic Vigor on it, then I don't think we're in that much trouble. Yeah, you can kill our Grand Warlord. She kind of performed her value already. Block and double block. Slimefoot. He's tapped out, yep. So he gets to bounce Slimefoot back to his hand. Kill one of our tokens. Yep. And we're looking okay here. So I think just attack. And let's continue the assault. Keep the pressure on him. Like if he wants to play Slimefoot here, I think he is dead. Yes. So that's game. Good game. Question mark? I need a question mark here. Good game. Okay, good game. Nice. So yeah, you can see how Slimefoot would just run away with games. He's unbelievable. He just grinds so hard. The other card that I think goes really well is a really powerful card is Tatiova, and so if you can put together the Sultai mid-range Dream deck, it's just unreal. It's so strong. Cool. Well, we can't ask for any better land. We could ask for better creatures, though. But I think we'll keep this, because whatever we draw is basically castable, and we've got something to block any early aggression. Get out of here, bird. Wait, what? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, wow. You click him 3 times and he yells at you. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, never mind. It's a lot of... Okay, there you go. Rah! Up, bird. Shuffle. I like Grow from the Ashes. That's really good. He played a Zephyr Void turn 1. We are A-okay with that. Mountain into Voltaic Servant. So he is some kind of red artifact deck, it looks like. That will do well in our deck, then. So let's hit this Grow from the Ashes. Do we want to try and get green or white mana? Does a red... Well, we can play that earlier. We'll have to draw other lands. We'll take the white mana. Hopefully we just draw... He plays Traxos, and then, I guess next turn, and then we draw land and play Fire Intervention. That would be so sweet. I love dumpstering the dreams, the Voltaic Servant dreams. Okay. Yeah, land is good. So we can play our Sarah Angel. Cool. And another land drop puts us on Primordial Worm. Vigilance is great in these formats too. Just get to eat creatures. So we don't really want to lose our creature to a Fire Intervention, but if he wants a 2-for-1 himself, that doesn't seem terrible. I think our creature is better than his. Yeah. Ooh, that's really good. He could block with Joyous Familiar and try to... Oh, that would be so cheesy. We don't need to make this an 8-8. Hit for 3. Make it a 6-6, 3 and 2. It could be a kicked... I don't think there's any reason to play the Chronicler here. Yeah, we'll just pass. I would consider killing this, though. Ramping him into better historic shit is pretty solid. Joyous Familiar can be really strong. He doesn't seem to be land screwed at all, though, so... Trying to land screw people I find is never worthwhile. It's just not. Wow, okay, so this time he did not attack. So that tells me he definitely has Fiery Intervention in hand. But why he didn't just, well, I guess he can do whatever he wants. Now, the Primordial Worm definitely outclasses this Partick Wanderer here, but that puts us not able to hold up, continue playing around the... that might have... I guess he was tapped out. I shouldn't have attacked. I should have attacked first there. Because if he was... excuse me. If he was holding up Fire Intervention... Or Fire Intervention. I keep saying Fire Intervention. If he was holding up Shivan Fire, then he would just be able to block and then kill it. Now, a kicked one just kills Sarah Angel anyway. He may be more interested, though, in attacking with Partick Wanderer and then blocking Goblin Barrage. Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. Should have held up Gift of Growth. Wah, wah. We can make this a 11, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He could triple block and we just eat his board. That seems very good. I think if he double blocks with Partick Wanderer and Journey Mage... Okay, he's just blocking with Partick Wanderer. Really? Okay, good, he's double blocking. Now, do I want to just eat this to 5, 6, 7, 8? So I have to kick the Gift of Growth if I want to play it here. Otherwise, where does that leave me? Yeah, I think I like doing that. Kick it. If he's got Shivan Fire, then so be it. Sure. There it is. So I like getting the Shivan Fire out of his hand. I think that's fine. Fire Elemental, sure. Now, playing Thorn Elemental, I think... Thorn Elemental blocks the Fire Elemental. My Elemental beats your Elemental. We're hoping that he has run out of... Elemental. Man, I didn't even realize it. Oh, what? Man, poor guy. Stuck on shitty lands. Uh-huh. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's play Skittering Surveyor first. Get another red source. Play our red source. And Fiery Intervention this girl. Then we will attack. And hoping that he does not have another Shivan Fire, because that puts us to 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So he can minus Thorn Elemental. Let's go... Chronicler kicked. Let's get back... Oh, we're 1 mana off the Gift of Growth. Hang on. We attack for 7. He gives it -5. It becomes a 2. We pump for 2. We put him to 1. We attack with Skittering Surveyor also. Yeah, but then he blocks the Skittering Surveyor. I think it's actually right to take Gift of Growth here. Depends on how he blocks. Well, let's go to combat, attack. So he's got to put the Blood Tallow Candle. Okay, so yeah, he's dead. When does it ask me if I want to assign combat damage? Two, 4, 5, yep. We good, we good. Good game. Good game. That was a close one. Our opponent played pretty well. And I think we just played around the stuff that we lost to a little bit better. And ultimately we were rewarded. I like taking the correct line and then finding out that it was in fact the correct line. It's frustrating when you spend so much time playing around a Shivan Fire and you could have had them dead like 2 turns earlier. Or protected yourself, you know. Any land puts us on our deck. Yeah, I'll keep this. Especially being on the draw. Nice. So we'll play Mountain. So let's play a Chronicler just to keep this thing off our back. These white decks often tend to be very aggressive, and protecting 2 life is definitely relevant. And if he wants to waste a removal spell on our creature, he can do so. No problem. Yep. Is there any reason to play Skittering Surveyor here and not just play Pegasus Courser? No. I think we just play Pegasus Courser. Because next turn if we draw a land... Well... grab a forest, play a forest. I don't think we need to attack. We want to basically get our Partick Wanderer up in the air. And, I actually don't hate just attacking here for 2. And then he tries to attack us back, and we can Gift of Growth. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. That might be a misplay from my opponent, but we will live with it. A 5/5 trample or a 7/6. I think we like the 7/6 better here. Should have attacked first. That was stupid. In case he wanted to like blow a Shivan Fire on a Skittering Surveyor or some other bonehead move. He's not doing so well on lands though, so we may just pick this one up off of land drop, making our land drops. So let's kill this thing and attack. And I think that should be it. Yeah. We had a really strong opener. So this is kind of what happened to us earlier, is our opponent had a strong opener and we kind of did nothing. And there we saw it worked in our favor that time. So we are currently 3 wins. So let's see if we can pick up some more. These drafts cost... This is one thing I didn't like. The drafts cost 750 gems or 5,000 coins, but you have to get so many wins to get your gems back if you're paying for this with gems. We paid with coins, but like, you know, I've been stocking up on the coins area. Yeah, I'll keep this. Turn 1 Adventurous Impulse is pretty sweet. Hell yeah. We're going for the aggro plan today. Yep. Oh wow, nice. Very cool. We have a lot of 4-drops. Slimefoot. No, okay. A 3/2. Alrighty. So let's attack with our hasty 3/4. Next turn, if he, or this turn, if he doesn't have removal for Grand Warlord, then I think we will just attack. So let's attack, see if he double blocks. If he double blocks, we can just eat his creatures. We'll take a red. Let's play this with kicker. Get a red source. Maybe 2 white sources actually. Yeah, we'll get 2 white sources. Oh, interesting. He's Abzan. Yep. drew the planes. How does this work? Double strike 2/2, so we could trade our Call to Cavalry for it. I don't mind that. I think we want to attack with the Warcry Phoenix. And we'll play a Call to Cavalry. I like getting our board a little wider here. Gives us a little bit more options. And using our mana as efficiently as possible. So he's not quite yet able to... Dauntless Bodyguard, sure. So he's going to choose Kwende probably. Yep. If he attacks with... Oh, he doesn't attack. Interesting. Well, we don't need any more land, that's for sure. Let's go to combat. Let's attack with everybody. We will add... Sure. That's fine. So we have like an absolute truckload of mana now. So he's planning to make Kwende indestructible. So here, first strike damage, sure. I guess I want to do this now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Play our Partic Wanderer. And I think we have a pretty dominant board position here. Warcry Phoenix is going to continue chipping in the air. Partic Wanderer is a big fatty on the ground. Yeah, he's just passing back here. We're definitely drawing a lot of land. 5. I don't think there's any reason to attack with everything here. We want to get any advantages that we can. So we'll just play out our Rampaging Cyclops and make this really difficult for him to survive. I think we pretty much got all the value we're going to get out of Grand Warlord, so we're fine with him killing it. Interesting. I guess we kind of like Grand Warlord again. Wow, we really like this card though. So let's go to combat. Attack with Warcry Phoenix. It's too bad those don't happen in the other way, but I guess to declare it as an attacker at all, you have to pay the toll. Pay the troll toll of Baird, Steward of Argive. Pegasus Courser is such a powerful card, but it's so balanced. I just think it's really, really well designed card. It has flying, it can block well, it's not too expensive, it's not too cheap. It's like a nice card that you're really happy to see when you... Oh, enchantment. Whew. I thought it was artifact and he's going to start eating our board. But I think 2, 3... yeah, that looks like the GGs. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do 8. Yeah, let's just take his creature and kill him. I think we take Kwende. No, we take Baird, so that we can actually attack. He has 4 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers on the ground. Yeah, that's game. Give the Partick Wanderer flying. Ooh, actually we should have given Grand Warlord flying. That was dumb. Because Partick Wanderer has trample. And I haven't actually done the math here. We're putting him to 1 block, 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 4. Yeah, no, never mind. We're good. We're good to go. What do we get? Ooh. Let's open our pack. Let's see what we got. This draft was brought to you by Connive and Concoct. I actually love this card. It's so good. I played in a Sultai deck. Gain control of target creature with power 2 or less. Grabs Aurelia, which is crazy. And then Concoct reanimates like so much good shit. Getting back Doom Whisperers and all sorts of different things is always fun. Let's continue on our draft. Thank you for that brief commercial break there, Connive and Concoct. Love the turn 1 Adventurer's Impulse. Especially when we already have our land! Sick. Keep. Hell yeah. Snap keep. Sneep, as they say. His turn 1 play is not bad either. Come on! Brutal. Well, we're flooded now. We don't want to draw land for the rest of the game, basically. Okay, well, I don't know if you heard us, deck, but we don't want any more land. No more land. Yep. Deathbloom Thallid is just such a great card as well. I was saying earlier about Pegasus Courser. Deathbloom is just like the black, balanced, nice version of Pegasus Courser. So great. Especially in this is the kind of card that makes this mid-rangey, grindy format. I've been liking Warcry Phoenix. I think it's pretty good. Now the question here is, do we block? And I think the answer is yes, because next turn we are, well, the turn after we are kicking a Sergeant at Arms, which means that we can just get back Warcry Phoenix, and so I don't mind blocking this Deathbloom Thallid. We want to continue protecting our life total because we need time to draw things. Sure, bud. No problem. Ooh. Forgot that was in our deck. Sergeant at Arms now not kicked. And then we Gift of Growth and eat the Deathbloom Thallid for free. Love it. Ooh. Or we just play Triumph of Gerard. He's a 3/4. I'm actually going to go with no. Because... let's just draw... Well... Yeah, let's just draw out the same amount of... hate cards, I think. Because again, he has to use a removal spell on our Sergeant. However, the Triumph is now a lot worse if he uses the removal spell. I mean, he hasn't played any other mana colors yet, so I'm assuming, I mean, everybody's a multicolor deck in this format. Nice. I like a 4/5. Play our mountain. We got our perfect land. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Play Pegasus Courser. And combat attack for 4. Probably he blocks with Saproling, yeah. That's fine. Because then, next turn, we can gain 8 life with Sergeant and a kicked Gift of Growth. Yep. I like when he's playing a Stronghold Confessor as a 1/1. Yes. Gain flying, bro. Take to the skies, Sergeant at Arms. He's like, charge into the air. Wow, this thing scrolls. Look at this. It scrolls to show us how many different things this creature does. Oh, that's too funny. Let's attack. And we've got some nice combat tricks in hand. I think we're doing pretty well here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're winning because our opponent is land screwed. Which is never a happy scenario. So I think we just reproach the Thallid. I mean, I can see an argument for just taking 4 because we're pretty far ahead still. But I think it's still okay to be a little bit safe with your life total. Man, oh man. Our deck is humming along very smoothly. So we're going to attack with you two. Give him flying. And pass the turn. And he's dead on board. Good game. Probably not for him. He's probably a little frustrated. But that's okay. I'm okay with them being frustrated. Better than me being frustrated. Well, we're doing pretty well. 5 wins, 1 loss. Not bad. Unfortunately, these best of 1 drafts require pretty hefty win rates to go infinite with. And if you watch my last draft, the Guilds of Ravnica draft, we didn't do so well. But we're doing better now, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters, is doing better than yourself last time. Oh, love it. Love it. We just want to draw a white source. Yes, we will keep this. I noticed that if you hold this forest out here, you draw your next card really strong. Whoa! Get your own turn 1 plays. How do I type to this guy? Type. I'm going to tell him. Good name, though. Megazilla. Interesting. If we draw a white source, we're going to hate ourselves. If we don't draw a white source, we don't care. Lol, whatever, sure. Oh, that's too funny. Well, I think we like just attacking a bunch. Especially when we're able to just lightning bolt him for 3. We'll pretend I just cast a Wizard's Lightning on him. If he plays a 1/1 that can block. We'll be very sad. But cheese, Louise, honey, and cheese, we would like some mana fixing. Hey, we got 6 damage out of this guy. Well done. Keldon Overseer. Kettleton. Yeah, you got it, bud. You got it. You gonna attack? Yeah, you are. You gotta. You gotta. Yes. We drew more lands. Now the question is do we want to trade with his Skizzik? He puts us to 10, we put him to 11. Next turn we play Cardic Wanderer. I don't know, I kind of like it. Put an enchantment on it. That will be really bad for us. Put like the... What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Brutal. Please eat the Keldon Overseer. Yes! Oh, thank God. Whew! We're still good, we're still good. Alright. Now we can block the Skizzik. This card is hilarious. I saw somebody play this card in a blue-red deck where he played this and Rescue, and he kept bouncing this thing back to his hand, and then... shit, yeah, I'll block. Yeah, you can have an Elves, and we are going to draw, I just know it, we're going to draw a white source. Come on. Yes! I'm the goddamn best. Now I think we just play Pegasus. What does this cost? 6? We won't probably be able to kick it next turn, so let's just play it. Because he's going to blow up one of our lands again. Well, it's a good thing that we are flooded. A little bit. He's going to take us off green, though, which is kind of nasty. If he plays... A kicker spell here is really good against us. Ugh, yeah. That's really good. I think we just have to take 4. Yeah, we'll just take 4. A white land here is really strong for us because we can start playing multiple spells in a turn. Yay! Oh, no worries. No freaking worries. I think we play this first, though. Do we want a 2-3 and 2/2s, or do we want a 1-2, a 3-3? I think we want this. Yeah. So he can pump his Halar and we still get to kill it. And then we have a 2-3 Skittering Surveyor and a Triumph of Gerard that's about to go off with a Pegasus Courser. Oof. That's not what we like to see, but luckily we have the Pegasus Courser. So that's great. Okay, please, deck, no more lands. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to trade with a 4/4, that seems fine to me. And I think as long as we don't draw any more lands, we have a pretty good board position here. We can keep us off us. Keep him off us. Disregard that. Oh man, that's so good. So, so, so good. Now we can't really block the Warcry Phoenix. I mean, okay, but now we just die? Like, this seems... Oh, wait. Yeah, now we're just dead. Fuck. Misplay. Yeah. Good game. We screwed that one up. Little mistake there. I don't know if we would have come back, but that's no excuse. Oh well, I will learn from that mistake. That's what it's all about. Alright, let's see if we can get 2 more in a row here. I think we can do it. Let's go 2-1. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. Let's go 2-1, but let's get our 2 wins first before the loss. Hehehe. This is pretty medium. Approach keeps stuff off us. Skittering Surveyor lets us get our red source. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're on the play, but like, you know, you're not going to win games by mulliganing. No, that's a terrible idea. You definitely win games for mulliganing. Don't listen to me. I'm terrible at this game. Yeah. Now the question is do we block the Knight of Dominaria? Or do we... Oh, well, that made that decision easy for us. Yeah. We take 4. And next turn we are definitely just holding up Gideon's Approach. Please dub your creature. Put an enchantment on it. Put an enchantment on it. Yeah. Yeah. Equip. Do it. Exacxies. Phew. And then we draw the land that we wanted exactly. Perfect. Yeah, let's play our Skittering Surveyor. Yes, we will take action. We will take a red mana. He gets nothing off of his Triumph of Gerard. Hooray! And we are way ahead. Oh my god. God damn it. There are some cards that you have to print because you need powerful cards in Standard. There's other cards that you just hate seeing in these drafts. It's like, oh my god. It's so brutal. Alright, well, Adventurous Impulse gets us Plains, I guess. And we'll play Sergeant at Arms. Fucking Lyra. It's such a, like, cast it you win card. What do we need? We need to draw a Fiery Intervention. Oh my gosh! Holy shit. This is going in a highlight reel. Oh my gosh. That is, like, unreal. Well, we need to throw up a flying blocker so we don't die. At least it doesn't have trample. But, like, seriously, holy fuck. Chronicler. And now the, what do you call it? The Fiery Intervention doesn't even kill Lyra. Brutal. If he has a removal spell here for this Pegasus Courser, I just don't know what to say. His deck was just absolutely insane. And we did pretty good, too. That's the worst part. Oh, really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, we can continue our campaign of blocking in the air. And he gets to continue being at 33 life. Well, we had a good run. I think that the deck could have used black. I think over green was okay. It just, to me, I don't think was like that. I don't know. I would like to draft this seed again. I wish you could like start over and draft a seed over again. That would be just really nice. We ain't got anything we really care about in the graveyard. We're just dead. Good game. You have an insane deck, and he's definitely gonna go with this stuff. He's definitely gonna win. That lineup there is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. He's practically mono white with the greatest bombs in the format. So we lost a few games. One, I think, to some variants, maybe. Fall of Thrain, really good, really good. If this was your pack, what would you pick? Probably Wizard's Lightning. And by probably, I mean definitely. Actually, I would pick this common wild card. So it could be whatever I want it to be. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. I can answer your comments. I love to argue about these decks. It really helps my performance get better. And hopefully I helped you guys out a little bit. We'll see you guys next time.